Good day everybody, welcome back to my channel for the second video that I'm putting out of Robin Hood. Now in the first video we just did a couple of things in order, just to, I think it's to show us around in the game. So the next thing that we need to do here is, as you guys can see there, is we need to collect some pine in the forest. We already have enough stone. So what we need to do is we need to go and collect some pine, and then it'll tell us what we need to do next. I really enjoy this game. It is a completely new game. This is, for me, it's a new game. This game came out quite, I think, in 2024, maybe even before that time. But for me it is a new game. So let's just go to 4. So I am still learning the game, but we're gonna learn this game together, and that is the whole aim of this game. As you guys know, as I said, we need to collect these pine wood, so we're gonna do that. Let's just move like that, and then we can do this. I also have another save of the game, of which I am a little bit further ahead in that game than this one. So let's just pick all these things up. So you don't necessarily have to go on each and every one of them and click E, or press key on the E on the keyboard. You can chop the tree or the thing down, and then you can just press and hold the E key on your keyboard, and that will pick up all the things that you chop down. So let's do this one here. You can also keep the mouse button in, and it'll chop a few times, but you can see that your energy obviously is going down also. So keep E in. We have some logs. I think we have enough logs now, but I would like us to have a little bit more than what we need, because if we do need some logs for other things, then we at least have some spare logs. If we collected logs the first time in our first video that came out, I wouldn't say first episode, because currently we do not see like this. We pick that and pick that. So we can't really say that we do episodes, because we don't have episodes yet. So this is just going through the growing pains and just show you guys what can be done in the game. And then yeah, you guys really need to let me know if you guys want me to start a series of this in the game, and then we can start doing a series. I actually enjoy this game a lot, so I might just do a series in this game anyway. But yeah, it's up for you guys to let me know if you would be interested in watching me doing the series, because it would be pointless. I enjoy the game, make no mistake, but it would be pointless for me to put content up and you guys don't watch the content. Then yeah, it's not good, to be honest. So I'd much rather prefer to put content up what you guys would like to have. We might as well pick this, because at some stage we will need to. So yes, clay here. I think we also would need some clay at some point, so we might as well see if we can collect a little bit of clay as well. I'm sure we have, see this one. Oh, so the pine, so it doesn't see, when you look there on the top, it says we need pine. it doesn't see the pine that we have in our inventory, so it has to be in storage. Let's just see if we've got a pickaxe. No, we don't, so we can't. So it's probably gonna get a pickaxe, and only then we can collect this clay here. But reeds we can surely collect. So let's collect that. This reeds here, and let's collect the reeds here. I believe we've got enough pine now to do what we need to do. Let's just collect this also. Let's forget about that. And let's make our way back to, there's another tree up there. But that's fine, there's another one there. Maybe we don't need to worry about those now. Let's just go in our valley. Put this in storage. We can maybe take this one while we are here. We might as well do that. So let's do this one here. Oh, stamina has to come up. We keep on almost draining our stamina. Right, so we for sure must have enough now. So let's just go put that, let's pick this stone up here too. There is some wine here. Let's pick that up. And let's put these things in storage here. So what we need to put in storage would be this. So to get the stuff in storage, you right click and it'll give you. So we are running out of space. We can see here we need 300 coins. Then it'll give us a row here. So if we pay 300, then it'll give us a row. But every row that we go deeper in here gets more expensive. So we will have to, the only way that we can get coin is by killing the kings and the sheriff's people. Then they drop some coins. I think sometimes also in things that we pick up, there's also some coins in the things that we can pick up. So we can look there, there's something here, but what we need to do is, so here we go, construct a house. So that is why we had to do those those pine. So we go here and we need to do a house, and that will be this baby here. So we can select that, and I think what we might want to do is, so to move backwards and forwards is A and W and D like normal, and when you want to turn, you right click on your mouse and then you can turn. I want to start this house almost furthest from the entrance. So let's build this house. There we can see we've got 0 hunters, we've got 0 fishermen, we've got 0 herbalist, and we've got 0 miners. And that is why we need these houses, because these houses get people, and then we can assign those people to work here. So that is why these houses are required, so that we can start building these things. Right, so there we can see immediately we've got 5 people available for work. So let's go out here, and now at least we can go back and we can speak to Tug. So there we can see there's some pine wood there as well, but we need to go and talk to Tug to hear what his next mission is for us. Let's hear.
There you are. I saw the new building. A fine job. I've always believed that carpentry is an exceptional craft.
True. Looks cozy.
Well, time for those who live there to earn their keep. Fortunately, none of them expect a free dinner. We have a few tool production specialists here, and if you build a furnace, you will see that for yourself.
Tuck, are you trying to use some underhanded ploy to send me out into the woods?
So it sounds like you want us to build a furnace next, so let's see what he has to say.
God forbid. This time to the quarry. The furnace requires stone. Extract it and watch over the construction. You won't regret it, as we'll need the tools that the furnace provides.
Okay, so it looks like we need to go grab some stone. So hopefully he'll give us a tool, construct the furnace. But for us to construct the furnace, I wonder if we... So a furnace, I believe it is also, we have to go there. And what would that be? So it would not be this. Here we go. So a furnace here. So we've got, there we can see available workers. So to build the furnace, we need 4 people. We've got 5. We need 200 coins. We've got 600. We need pine. Just as well we crafted a bit of those. We've got 64. We need 10 stone. We've got 22. And just as well we collected the reed because we need 3. So let's build this furnace. That is what they require, right? Is that I think that's what they require, right? So the furnace, so there is no space here. So for us to get space, we can remove these trees. So let's remove this tree. Now, this, as far as I know, goes into storage. So if we don't have, there we go. So let's build this thing right here. You'll see how people come run here and they will start to build. There the one guy is coming, there the other guy is coming, and there this guy is coming. And there we go. So now that one is done. And it says here, so now we need to go speak to Tuck again to see what he wants us to do next. There's also a quest down there. We will see to that later. I think first of all, let's just do whatever he wants us to do and get that out of the way.
Wonderful, Robin. You've learned about your duties as head of this village. I never doubted your hunting abilities, but governing a township is an entirely different skill set.
As you see, I can manage that too.
But let's hope no roofs fall on anyone's head.
Okay, I gotcha.
I can think of at least one person in Nottingham Castle who could use a roof collapsing on his head.
Robin. Then again, I do feel the same way about the sheriff's well-being. Anyway, listen to me well now. This is a serious matter.
So, you know how to be serious.
Oh yeah?
I do, and so should you by now. The village that we're setting up here is only the beginning. You'll see for yourself that in time we'll learn to function not as a band of forest outlaws, but as a well-organized community.
That's the plan. I'll make it so that the people will live free again, safe from the sheriff's tyranny.
So it seems like this sheriff is not good. So we have to deal with him in some sort of way.
Of course, I believe in you. And even if I didn't, that would scarcely make a difference with your persistence.
You know me too well.
What's this about then?
Why, it's about the people. For now, the ones closest to us. You realize we're surrounded by a vast and marvelous land, and it's inhabited by various houses, groups, and alliances, and they are often not quite fond of each other.
I'm aware of that, Friar.
Try to win the sympathy of at least a few groups. Show the denizens of this land that not all hope is lost. Having their support means you'll travel the road further ahead with greater confidence.
Ah, so it looks like we need to somehow build our reputation in the area that we live in, is what I'm getting from this.
Reasonable. Is there something I should start with?
Every action taken against bandits or the men of King John and the sheriff is an action that counts to every one of us. When the king's soldier looks to take some poor soul's head, you stop him. And when you see a caravan laden with royal gold, well, I'm sure you see where this is going.
Okay, so we need to take gold from the king and from the sheriff if we see their wagons, and if they want to, looks like if they want to do behead some of the peoples, then we also need to help those people. Yeah, everything that we do is against the king and the bandits. Nice.
I understand.
There are, however, places where exceptionally concerning things are said to happen.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
The Barnesdale region is a place where you can find both the king's men as well as bandit ruffians. The sons of Adam and the waved children make up the chief threat there. Apart from them, the local people are bound to accept your aid.
All right.
They deserve it, and they'll have it. They mean as much to me as the people who live in our forest refuge.
Very noble of you, dear Robin, as always. I know you believe it, but you must make them believe it too. Some of those people are afraid and just want to survive. Others don't really know what to think at all. Convince them with your actions, and the sheriff's reign will fall faster than you expect.
Ooh. So that almost sounds like declaring war against the sheriff and his people.
I believe you, Friar. Are there any places I should see?
I have two in mind. Would you prefer to hear about the mysterious thefts or wolves in a silver mine?
Which one should we go for? The mysterious thefts? Sounds like something right up my alley. Or do we go for wolves in the mine? These mines casks were meant for an emergency, not for a single dinner. So I think let's go for the mysterious thieves, since I'm also a thief. Let's go for that.
Mysterious thefts? Sounds like something right up my alley.
And I just said it right.
I don't know much about them, but I've heard tell that traders travelling through Barnesdale are relieved of their riches in a rather crafty manner. Searching for any remaining loot or culprits has been futile.
The outlaws? The sheriff?
The sheriff wouldn't have bothered to hide anything. Outlaws would have left clues. Talk to Nicholas. He's a cloth merchant and an old friend. He's probably sitting somewhere in a tavern and mourning his loss.
Hardly a wonder. I'll speak with him. Maybe I'll learn something. Wolves in the mine. Those wine casks were meant for an emergency, not for a single dinner.
Very amusing. Wolves is a moniker given to the House de Grey by the locals. You will find Hildewolf Mine to the southeast. It belongs to King John and should have royal soldiers stationed there.
This already sounds interesting.
But since recently, it's been swarming with de Grey's men. Word is they took by force with little regard for the king's law.
Is there any chance they'll finish each other off?
I'm not sure about that. On the one hand, they are the enemy of our enemy. On the other, they are known for wars and conflicts that they start with nearly everyone they meet.
Anything else?
The de Greys also dabble in exotic alcohol trade and scheming. I won't deny which of these matters interests me more, personally.
I can wager a guess.
But the most important matter now is that the peasants from Hildewolf Mine fell out of the frying pan and into the fire. The boot of their new tyrants weighs heavily on them, and they surely need the help of someone like you. Besides, access to silver may help us arm our people better.
So it looks like we need to do something at the silver mine.
I'll look into it.
Right, so there's a quest up there that our reputation in Barnsdale region must be up to 40%, and then we need to speak to Tuck again. So I think it's J. So what we have here, so to open this menu here, you press J. So we can see here we've got active quests where we have to get our region up to 40%, and then we can come back to this guy and have a chat with him. But then we've got these side quests. This guy here is a resource trader. I've found about a mysterious disappearance of goods from merchant caravans. Everything gets stolen, but no one knows who's behind it. The first clue led to one Nicholas, a trader who lost his entire convoy. That's where I should begin my investigation. So it looks like that's where we need to go to. And then there's another one. Something unsettling is happening in Hildewolf Mine. I'm told that the miners who work there found themselves under the heel of its new owner. The best course of action will be to descend into the tunnels and see if those people need my help or my sword. So we can do either of these two. So we can maybe, so as I said, I've went a little bit further with this game already, and there's one of these questions, I'm pretty sure it's this one, where we need to build something before we can do that, because there's a skill that we need of which we don't have at the moment. So there are these completed quests, there's tutorials here, and then here's just simply what we have accomplished so far. So this is the one thing that I wanted to show. Then you've got this thing here, which is your inventory, where you can see whatever you have in your inventory. This is your journal, that's where you can see all your quests. And the other thing that I didn't show you guys the previous time was this is our skills tree. So this is a huge thing here for. So there is a path of the blade. Then you've got the path of dexterity, path of the shadow, you've got path of endurance, path of the arrow, and then you've got path of craftsmanship, and I think that's about it. We currently have 18 available skill points, and because Robin is more into fighting, I think what we need would be more in the lines of maybe something in the lines of blade with the swords, and then something probably around the path of the arrows. So if we do here, so we can do this, then at least we increase our maximum weight that we can carry. That helps a lot. We can probably do the same here. And this is all, and then wood damage, increase the damage dealt by hatchets while chopping trees. That will be a good thing to have also. And this would be the durability. That is something that would be really handy. And then we increase the dealt with pickaxes. That would also be handy. And then increase the maximum available energy. That would also be handy. If we go down here, extra yields, we do not finding additional. I do not really think we can. Maybe we can do this. And then piercing, increase the chance for additional resources while wielding trees. Maybe we can do that. And let's just do here with sword, more damage. And let's do something here also with, let's do that. And let's do deep pockets. Let's do that. Ooh. And let's do that. Increase the damage dealt by both regular and special bow attacks. So let's apply all those to get us a little bit stronger. And if we, let me see what we have. There's this one thing that I know that we do need. But for that we need reeds. Now this guy also's got a quest. I think what we can do for now is let's do one. So that's our bow. How many arrows do we have? We've got 168 arrows. We've got some food here. This is for healing. That helps. So you can take this thing and you can drag it on your whatever you have, so on your weapons or on your clothing, and that will make it a better quality. So we can probably do the bow, and as you guys can see there, the bow has got now 2 yellow markers, and as full as it's full, then yeah, you can't go further. We've got nothing here, and obviously we've got nothing here. So let's go and see if we can. Maybe what you must do is for now is to just roam around, because we need coins, and the only way for us to get coins would be to either come across some bandits or some of the king's people. So if we go onto the map, you can see there's a quest here, there's a quest here. So maybe we can, there's a stone, there's where we can get copper, and I think this is stone here. So we can, if we want stone, that's where we want to go to. So maybe we will go but we definitely need more storage space. But for us to get storage space, we need to increase, we need to get coin. So maybe what we can do is we can maybe I wonder if we should do this quest. Let's see if we can do this, one of these quests, because these quests, I think they also gives you, hopefully it gives you coins. So let's go and talk to this guy here and see, he's got a quest. So let's do this guy here. Let's speak to John.
Stop me. I'm hurting all over, Robin.
It's good to see you too, John. What happened?
Oh, something snapped in me back. I can barely bend down.
But that must be normal at your age. Marion will make you a balm for it.
Oh yeah? This guy doesn't even take it as an insult, right?
At my age, you forgotten about our meeting on the bridge or what?
Oh, sounds interesting.
You don't forget a blow like that. Although, I have been managing better in fights since then.
Couldn't be any other way with a teacher as excellent as me. You fancy a little adventure?
All right.
And a friend as excellent as you, John. What adventure do you have in mind?
Nothing epic. A few thugs wandered too close and need to have their faces caved in for it. You ready to teach them a lesson? I'll show you where they are.
I'll gladly warm up my bones, and you be sure to mind yours.
Excellent. Teeth are going to fly. Let's meet at the edge of the village.
All right. So let's see what he has got in store. So let's just go J. And that would be find weapon and I think it is active. Yeah, so unwealthy. Okay, so we know about Nicholas. John is invisible in a manner adventure by recently settled down. Something is unsettling happened. Okay, so it looks like invisible competition over the miner's adventure was recently settled down to focus and defend in the village and tasks related to expanding it. I'm curious what he may want. I'll find a meeting with the old. I think that is unhealthy competition, mysterious disappearance of goods. Clue. I wonder which one it is. Completed quest. So let's just go and see him. He's at the edge of the where he should be. Is that him here? I don't think it is him, is it? Let's just go there and see if it's him. I believe it is. So let's go and see if we can actually find him. I believe it is that one. So what? We are running the wrong way. Let's pick this thing up while we are here. And we need to run out this way by the look of things. So that will be this way. Right. Now we are going in the right direction. Is that right? No, it's not. Let me see. I am pretty sure. You see, there's one there. It's not this one here. Let me just see which quest that is. Let me see. Unhealthy competition. I found a mysterious disappearing goods from the merchant caravans. Everything gets stolen, but no one knows who's behind it. The first clue is Nicholas the trader. So we know about this one. Something unsettling is happening at... We spoke about, so I think it is this one here. So let's track this one and see if it's this one. I've got a sneaky suspicion that it might just be this one. I really hope that it is. So we are going in the right direction now. So let's go and see if it is this one. Oh, so we need to go over here. So here's a stone mine here. I really hope that it is the right one. And let's go. Yes, it is this one. I can read from memory. It is this one. This guy is standing here. Yes. So there's this one here. And let's have a chat with him.
Finally, you're here. I'm the one with sore bones here, not you. I saw a camp in this area.
You're fiendishly fast for such a bruiser. What is this camp?
Regular thugs, but they can cause trouble if they find us. Besides, saw them hiding something in the hollow tree.
Now you have my attention, John. No time to waste. Let's get moving.
First things first. Sneak up to the guard there. He's watching the cam and he doesn't look tougher than you, so he shouldn't have a problem.
All right.
All right. I'll hide in the grass. This'll be easy.
All right, so there's the camp. Okay, so this guy is this direction, so let's go 2. That will give us our sword. We just have to be very careful that he don't see us. Because if he does, I believe then we would fail in our mission. It shows that he is close by, so I wonder if he's gonna walk this direction or what. We just need to be very careful that we don't make a noise. Oops, he's coming this way. Let's just move this around. And now we can do this, and there we go, and get this dude out of the way. There we go. He is out of the way. So there we can see we pick up a sack of coins. You press E on the keyboard, and there we can see we gain 25 coins. So now it looks like we need to go back to let's just collect this, because at some point we will have to anyway. Excuse me. So let's have a chat with is it John? With Little John. Let's have a chat with him again to hear what he has to say.
And that's how it's done, old-timer.
Old time, huh? Okay.
I'll admit, not too bad. Though I would have packed a bigger punch for it.
I've no doubt about that, John. Maybe you'll demonstrate that bigger punch on some other brigands.
I can barely move with this here back. You trying to do me in? Take care of him and come back to me.
Thought you're gonna do it together. Now he's just whipping out the orders and I must do all the work. Okay, so there, let's do this, and we will have to maybe also see if we can get rid of them one by one, or if we will have to deal with them, both of them at the same time. We will try and sneak up on them so that they don't see us. It'll make it easier for us to deal with them one at a time, as opposed to both at the same time. Now there's the tree stump, I believe, that he was talking about, that there's something in that tree stump. So that's probably the tree that's leaning like that. So what I want to do is see if we, so there's this one guy walking down there, and then it looks like there's another guy on that side. So let's just take this. It is now off, but look at that tree. Wow, I didn't take note of this. That looks cool. Look at that tree. Really looks cool. So there's this guy walking. We do have our sword in hand, and so hopefully we can get close enough to this guy here. Where is he actually going? So okay, so we might be able to get close enough to him. Let's just wait. Maybe we can go this way here. Oh, here's a guy here. Oh. Okay, so this guy's out. Oh, but we are out of breath. Okay, so that's fine. I hear this guy. Yeah. Oh, there are a whole lot of them. Oh, so that one was one shot. Let's go to deal with this guy. That one is dead. Oh, we out of breath. Right, okay, so let's deal with this guy here. He's out of... Cool. We made small change of them. So again, we're picking up some coins. Now that is, oh, what's this? Oh, we can't pick that up. Oh, so that's just, what's that? That's coins. There's another coins. Oh, and some ale. There's another coin, the 28. There's a 28 and cheese. And what do we have here? Also 20 coins and 1 cheese. Oh, okay, so let's see. So he was saying something about in the tree here. So there, what's in here? Can we, oh, we got a key. So we should be able, yeah, there we go. And let's see what's in here. Oh! So we found something in here. Okay, so let's go and look on our, and there's another box here. Let's see what we've got here. So we've got meat, we've got this. Now this you can do for healing. We've got some wooden arrows, that'll help. And then we also have some, so let's put that here. And we take all of these things here. And then there's also salt here. I believe it's salt. And to see if there's anything else, you press R on the keyboard. So there's nothing here. So let's go back to, oh, hang on. See if there's anything here. It looks like here's some kind of, no, yeah, there's some dry bread. I don't see anything else here. Let's just press R again. We still need to wait a little bit. If we look in the eye at the bottom, let's do that. It does not look, here's another bag of coins. And here's an onion. We can use that to make food. And I think that is more or less everything that is in this camp that we can use. Right, so let's go back to Little John and give him the good news that we eliminated the enemy. And see what he gives us. So there's some hemp here. Let's just collect this also. And hear what he has to say. Hopefully he's happy with what we can deliver. Little John?
What did those dodgers hide in there?
Looks like loot from a theft. Some gold, some jewelry, everything covered in flour. Find out who this could be, John, and return it to the owner.
Okay. So we definitely didn't pick these things up. But probably he in the background picked these things up and gave it back to John to give to the owner.
I'll have a look around the area as soon as I feel better. By the way, do you ever miss our looting days? Remember how one time you had me put on a frog and...
Well, I myself pretended to be blind to fool the sheriff. Yes, I remember. Good times, John.
By God! He was howling mad like a wolf when he figured out how we duped him. Could still hear him from a league away, and got a bit of gold while at it.
Maybe we'll pull off something like that again. Right now, it's time to look after the village.
You grow ever more reasonable with time, my friends. But you're right. We'll meet back home.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. We now with that we gained a reputation, 1.5% reputation for that. So we still have a long way to go. So we can that really I can't remember that I've just look at this. Let's just take this hemp here. Let's take that. This is, wow, I can't remember seeing this. I just didn't take note. It really, look at this. It looks so nice. Let's take this. What's that? What's that? Oh. What do we have here? What do we have here? To put the lantern. Oh, okay. So this is a puzzle. So let's see. Let's go stand on this one. So that one is fine. Let's go stand on this one. Okay, so it's not that. So that one, let's stand on this one. And let's move to this one. So let's move to that one there. So that one is okay. So the only thing that we need to go here, so it's there. So it's that one first. Then this one. And then let's move this one. Okay, so it's this one first. Then we go to this one here. Then we go to this one here. And then we go to this one here. And there we go. Interesting. So we unlock this. What's this? So here we get some secret seeds. What's that? There's nothing here. There's nothing there. There's something here. So let's take this. Oh, so we can sell all this. And there we also get 28 coins from here. There's a couple of these things that we're gonna come across. That we can open up puzzles like this. We picklock that. And then, so we don't have any more picklocks, so we need to probably craft or pick up some picklocks somewhere. We mustn't forget that we still have this one here. So right, so let's go out here and we can do Z again. And let's go back to our valley. So that is our valley. There's still one quest left there, so we can probably go there. We've cleaned out those that bandit camp. We made our reputation there. So yes, guys. Yeah, that's already a while. For this beginning of this, I wouldn't necessarily say series, but I would like to at least do a couple of videos just for the first few, do the first few quests. It'll take you basically through the basics of the game, and then you guys really, I enjoy this game. I really enjoy this game. I think it's a very good game. So while we are here, I might as well see if we can't anyway take these three. Is it three? Where do we have? Oh, it's 4. So let's go 4 and take this. You guys must really tell me if you guys want me to continue with the game, to put videos up. I really, as I said, I enjoy the game. I will keep on playing the game. I really also enjoy putting content up, especially of the games that I enjoy. Yeah, please really feel free and let me know if you guys want me to put up a series. But as I said, at the moment I will I might as well take this thing also. I will put a few videos up, just to the first couple of quests, to get a feel of the game, and from there onwards we will build. There are things that I now already know, of which I will do differently from what I've done when I started the game. That will just help. That will just help us. Right. So let's go back to our valley. Ooh. We need to go down somewhere. So let's go around. Oh, this is a huge tree. And I believe our valley is in this direction here. We need to go somewhere. This is still not here. Holy moly. So where are we? Can we go? Yes, we can go down here. Right, now we are getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. This is where we want to be. Right, so our valley is not too far away. Alright, where are we? Alright, so we can go this way. And then we are going towards the entrance. At the moment, when we talk to these guys, they tell you something in the lines of, I don't know you, what...
I don't have time for you, stranger.
You see? So, even though they are currently living in our valley, or wherever we are, so we've got these one house, they still don't know us, because we didn't build enough reputation yet in this area that we live. So we can see here when we look at the map here, no, not here, somewhere, let me just, yeah, so we are up in this area here, so we are only on 1.5%, so that's why they don't know us. This is, I think this is more or less where our camp is, and the more, as soon as we've got reach the reputation that we need, this turns into green, and our aim is to get every single region in green here. So there is nothing at the moment that we can talk to Tuck again for, because we can only speak to him when we are at 40%, so that would be our main aim. However, we know that this lady here has got a quest, but we will look at her quest in our next video that I'm going to put out. But I think for now, I don't really have much time left. Let's just go to 9 and drink some water. And maybe another water. We can go fill up the water and then we can come and save. Let's go and look on 6 and eat something. And another one, we can still eat that. And then we are almost full, that's fine. Go back to 1. And let's just before, what's this on the table? Oh, okay, I thought there was something. Yeah, so let's just grab us some water here. So we've got 3 bottles, and let's grab that, and that will put, so as I said in my previous video also, when your water bottles are empty, they don't come here, it stays in the inventory, but from there you can shift them. So if you still have 1, and you've drank 1 and you fill it up, I believe that'll then automatically goes to your slot that you have the other bottles in. So I think we took everything in here. Yes, we did. And I also believe that we took everything in here. Yes, we did. We can probably utilize this later on, but if we do everything that we put in here, there's a couple of beds scattered around the map, and for that you can access the chest from any of those places, but whatever you've got in other places around here, you don't have access to. But yeah, guys, for now, let's just go back. For now, that is all that I have time for in this video. Guys, really, if you guys enjoy the content, let me know. And as I said in the first video that came out, that I will keep on doing a couple of videos just to give you guys a feel of the game. So we are now almost at a point where we need to go and look around to get our skills. I already showed you guys, again, sorry guys. I already showed you guys the skills tree, so there are a couple of skills we do not have anything. There we can see we pick up on levels. Here we can see in our different areas, so for instance in Path of Endurance, we've got these that we can do, and then damage reduction minus 6%, so we can probably do these things. And then Path of the Blade, path of the, this is all this areas that we spoke about. Dexterity might also be a very good thing for us because we are more into the fighting as opposed to the crafting of some stuff. We do need crafting, but we are more into fighting and stealing and all those type of things. So here we can see we've got all those we need to our maximum weight and all these things to also these are things that we also probably will have to look at some point. This is the skills tree. This is just the map, and this is just some statistics that we have. So for now, guys, this is all that we have time for in this video. I will do a couple more, maybe another 2 or 3. And if you guys are interested, I might just continue with this and turn this into a series as well. So yeah, guys, this is all for now that I have time for in this video. Please, like always, leave a like, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I will see you guys next time. Cheers for now. Peace.